When you're behind the door, right before you come out to face the audience and the world watching at home on television, it's a terrifying moment. Just stretching out, breathing deep, trying not to lose consciousness. I bet you there's been a lot of prayers said right there. So I've never gone skydiving. It's probably similar to the feeling you have right before you jump out of the plane.
Monologue is next.
Coming out in 5, 4, 3,
Standby camera
2, 1.
And send, Brian.
But then when you go through it and you come out the other side, you're like, that's why, because it's the best feeling.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Black!
Oh, there it is. That's my first time on SNL. We're working on my monologue. I'm up in the office with Steve Higgins and Mike Schur. We decided that it would be fun for me to sing a song since I was kind of a comedy music person. And I wanted to do a song about how nervous I was to host, but then I was also super confident. And we kind of worked on this song together, and they kind of pulled it out of me.
For the first time in my life, I can see that the lucky one is not me, but you, 'cause you get to see me.
And I remember there was one line.
Like a cross between a lightning bolt and James Dean.
In my mind, I was like, get up, Jack. It should have been, I'm a cross between a lightning bolt and James Dean. It's me. But that's the actor's curse. Don't look back at the flood. Look forward to the next thing.
King Kong, oh, really in Hong Kong. King Kong, he listens to Cheech and Chong. King Kong.
This one here was my 4th time hosting the show. I wanted to do something that announces that I'm back because it had been 20 years since I had hosted. So Back in the Saddle Again was the song that was in my mind. It was kind of a hard song to do, though, because it starts off... But I found it, luckily.
SNL's 50!
Zach Galifianakis was amazing. Little Orphanelli was skipping around, very funny. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, I didn't realize what an athlete he was. It make him laugh. He did like a full-on flip. Pretty impressive. Dave Chappelle. It seems like Chappelle is great whenever there's been a catastrophe.
I didn't know that Donald Trump was gonna win the election. I did suspect it. Seemed like Hillary was doing well in the polls, and yet I know the whites.
Get Chappelle out here to bring us back home. Rick Moranis is one of my favorites of all time, jack of all trades.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Moranis!
Because he comes out that door ready to do his monologue, but on his way to the microphone, he's like, oh, wait, I really want to. And he comes over to the guitar player, takes his guitar and just starts ripping a juicy solo, and then takes it off and he gets it behind a camera, but everything's out of focus. And then he runs backstage and he's ironing clothes at the costume, and then he's like delivering a baby, and he comes out.
We got a great show. Ricky Lee Jones is here. We'll be right back.
He never really did a monologue. Dude, this one's kind of special because Tom Hanks' Five Timers, that's where Five Timers was invented. Like, before he did this monologue, Five Timers wasn't a thing, which was a joke that, you know, it's an actual club.
Welcome, Mr. Hanks. Once again, congratulations on your 5th appearance.
Oh, well, thank you.
There's benefits, there's a jacket, there's these things.
That robe fits you smashing.
Oh, well. Thanks, Mr. Martin.
Oh, please. Call me Mr. Steve Martin.
It became a thing, and now it is a thing that people, like, strive for.
I'm back hosting Saturday Night Live for the 5th time. And if I don't crush it, it would be a crime.
Now that I'm a 5-timer, I guess I'm qualified to pick my favorite host monologue of all time. And even though it's kind of like the worst thing you could say as a host in your monologue, I'm picking Norm Macdonald. It was, oh, God, oh, wow. Just because he's an all-timer of all-timers.
A year and a half ago, right, I had a sort of a disagreement with the management at the NBC. I wanted to keep my job.
Over the course of years since his passing, has only become, like, more impactful, strangely.
And they felt the exact opposite.
My kids they worship Norm Macdonald. They're not old enough to remember when he was really crushing it while he was alive, but he's a real artist.
So how did I go in a year and a half from being not funny enough to be even allowed in the building to being so funny that I'm now hosting the show?
These are all great. But the reason I picked Norms is he just makes me laugh the hardest.
I haven't gotten funnier. The show has gotten really bad.
He had this gift of like, what's the worst thing I can say? And he would go there. He would go to the place you're not supposed to go and make it hilarious.
The bad news is, I'm still not funny. The good news is, the show blows.
What does it mean to me to be a host on SNL? It reverberates through to my childhood when I saw John Belushi crushing it and having so much fun on this show. The fact that I get to be on this show and have that kind of fun is unfathomable to me. It's a blessing, and I thank my lucky stars.
All right, folks, we got a bad show for you tonight. Dr. Dre, Snoop